What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today. So, it's mother and update time. Suboxone Taper update. So, where are we? We have 9 days left until the end of 2018. And I've been kind of struggling lately getting below 0.25 milligrams. Not 2.5 milligrams, 0.25 milligrams. So that is 1/4 of 1 milligram. I've been struggling getting below that for my daily dose. Anytime I would try to take below that, I would wake up at like 1 or 2 o'clock after just sleeping for 2 hours, and my legs would be aching, hurting so bad, and I'd be wide awake. So I just kept doing what I could do, and then staying at 0.25, and then every few days I would try it. It wouldn't work. So finally I've been able to crack 0.25, and for the last couple nights I've been at 0.2 milligrams, and I haven't woken up. I've slept the full night through, even with that lower dose. So maybe my body's gonna finally let me off the hook without the restless stuff. I have noticed I skipped my leg day this week in the gym, and I feel like that is a major trigger for restless legs. Is when I work my legs out really hard at the gym, then the next night or two they get so sore, and then when you add the withdrawal coming in, it's just like excruciating pain. It seems much worse than normal restless legs, where you're just kind of uncomfortable, but you're still able to kind of get some sleep. It's like full on aching, hardcore aching legs, and it hurts. Feels like they're burning. So since I skipped leg day this week, I didn't get that even with the lower dose. So I think for the next couple weeks, I'm just gonna skip leg day, or maybe just do a really light leg day at the gym. I'm kind of wondering if this whole time, if that's what it was, when I would think that it was restless legs. I think it's a combination of restless legs plus my leg day that was really hurting, and it would just wake me up. So anyways, that's kind of the update for now. I hope some of you guys are jumping off of whatever you're on with me. If you are, post in the comments. Let me know if you're jumping off Suboxone, or if you've been tapering something. Maybe it's alcohol or cigarettes. I don't know, whatever it is. Hopefully you guys have been working and preparing to start 2019 with a mother freaking bang. Hopefully we can all do this. I'm really proud of you guys that have been working at your sobriety and joining me on my journey. I really appreciate you guys following along and getting to know some of you guys, following your journeys. I really appreciate you guys' participation. So I did want to just make a note that I've noticed, looking back on my taper, that there were 3 spots that I got stuck on in the taper. And the first one was 2 milligrams. I got stuck on 2 milligrams. I felt like I couldn't get below it, and the key to it just was to keep grinding, keep doing it, sticking it out, staying at 2 milligrams for a week, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and then finally my body was able to adjust to that dose and let me. It was weird because when I got below 2 milligrams, I went to 1.5, and I blew right through 1.5, no problem. But then when I got to 1 milligram, I got stuck there for a month. My body just, I don't know what's up with that, but I'm sure you guys can relate if you're going through Suboxone Taper, is that there's certain doses that you get stuck on, and it's very frustrating. So, and then 0.25 was hopefully my final stuck dose. So once your body gets used to it, just go at your own comfort. Push yourself as hard as you want to push yourself. If you're determined, then you'll just keep trying every day. It gets very frustrating, and sometimes you want to give up, but don't do it. The key is consistency, and just staying in the fight, and just knowing that this battle will end, and you will come out the other side victorious, baby. So yeah, so we're down to 0.20 milligrams, and we got 9 days of tapering left. I am going to get down to at least 0.125. That's kind of my goal over the next week, and I just really hope that my body keeps letting me lower the dose, sooner than later. So, and I'm still able to, like I said, I still got a full night's rest. Even when I woke up in the morning, I wasn't feeling like shit, which is surprising. Yeah, I'm feeling good, So in the morning, I was taking half of my normal dose, and then yesterday, I was able to go much further in the day too, before I had to take my second little tiny, tiny freaking dose. Such a stupid little small sliver piece. It's the dumbest thing to be addicted to something so stupid and small and worthless and shitty. I'm just excited to not have to think about this anymore. Come January 1st, I'm excited to gain some weight. Oh my gosh, that's going to be amazing to be able to eat more than three meals a day. That's about what I'm eating now. That's crap for what I'm trying to achieve. What else? I hope you guys have a great Christmas and New Year. I will post a video probably in a few more days, just letting you know, another update video of my Suboxone Taper, and let you know if I'm able to get down any lower from here. But I sure hope I can, because December 31st, that's got to be the last day. I pushed this off as long as I could. It's almost like my body kind of knows, like, the date's coming, so we got to figure this out real quick. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say really on this video, so I will let you guys go. Just if you guys are in your taper and you're getting frustrated, keep going. I promise you it gets better. I feel so normal. I don't feel foggy, and just the side effects that I've gotten from Suboxone have gotten so much better. Every time I taper down, things get better. Sex drive gets better. Being able to use the bathroom when you want to gets better. I don't want to say my appetite has increased, but it's not getting worse, at least. What else? I just feel much more normal, and I know a lot of you guys will think it's this small of a dose. I'm already pretty much off, but I still feel like it's just barely changing my brain chemistry. I do still feel like even at 0.25 milligrams, it still does something, and it's still noticeable when I take the dose, because about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, I feel a little bit different, I do. So I'm just letting you guys know how it is for me. It might not be this way for everybody. I would have thought in a million years that when I got this low of a dose that I would still notice it when I take it. So yeah, things are going great. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. We're well past that. And I hope you guys set some amazing goals. If you guys are just starting your taper when you see this video, it was this time last year when I was still taking pain meds. Right about this time last year is when I kind of finished up flip-flopping from Suboxone. So, it was only a year ago when I was still deep in that hell. And it's just amazing if you put your mind to it, how far you can come in a year's time. And then all through all of 2018, I've been hitting it hard with Suboxone Taper. And I'm not the kind of guy at this point of my addiction that I can just cold turkey. It's too much of a brain and body shock, to be honest. So I feel like the slow long taper is the best way to do it in my personal, because it's not just such a huge shock to your system. And if you have a year on Suboxone, a year of tapering Suboxone, you've built that discipline. And as long as you're not craving any type of opiate or seeking, or even, hopefully you're not able to even get it, but I have all three of those things going for me. I have zero And that's another reason why I make these videos. I have zero desire to put myself through this bullshit ever again. And I know a lot of people might say that and then they relapse, but I just don't, I don't feel like that's in the cards for me. I feel like I'm ready to move on with my life, and this has taken way more than I should have let it at this point. And, you know, I don't feel like an AA class or an NA class would be good for me, but I just feel like that's just more possible triggers for me. And I feel like that's just me also giving the addiction that much more of me and my free time and my time that I could be using to build something worthwhile. So that's how I'm looking at it right now. I know everybody might not agree with that, and you might be right. You know, if somehow I relapse in the future, knock on wood, if that happens, then yeah, I'll probably consider a different, you know, but I have meditation, I have prayer, I've got you guys, I've got an amazing living situation. I have no drama in my circle, and I have nothing but excitement for starting a business and really making the rest of my life really count for something and be able to feel when I accomplish things, not just have them go right by and you don't even notice anything. You know, I don't want to do that anymore. I've done that for far too long. So for 2019, this is the year you guys get unstuck, and this is the year I get unstuck. So let's do this shit together, guys. Let's root for each other, follow each other's journey, and I'm just so excited for all of you guys that are following my journey. And let's do this, guys. I'm gonna end the video now. Have a great freaking Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll post a video before New Year, but if this is the only video you're seeing, have a happy New Year, guys. And 2019 is the year we get unstuck. Let's go. Boom!